Well, greetings and hello there, everybody. It's me, your beloved Star Wars dad, Nooch Too Good. And I thought I'd talk a little bit more about this today. Yesterday, I bought all the bundles, and I decided not to purchase the gas Lightspeed bundle in the moment. I got some objections. I got some agreements, some objections. Got some people pointing out, you know, the value of the bundles. And we'll talk about that here today for sure. But I was like, maybe I rethink this. So I spent the night, the day thinking about it. I locked myself in a room. Mrs. Nooch is like, what are you doing in there? I'm like, I'm thinking if I got to buy the gas bundle. She's like, we're trying to go see Fall Guy with your pal, Ryan, which one is that? Ryan Reynolds, Ryan Philippe, Ryan Gosling. So we're trying to go see Fall Guy with Ryan Gosling, and you're locked yourself in the room under the stairs like Harry Potter. And I'm like, I have to figure this out for my viewers. You guys want to know? I want to know, do I need to reconsider my decisions from yesterday, and do I need to buy the gas bundle? No, I don't. Let's take a look at this and talk about why. So, first of all, the gas bundle is 50 bucks or $47.40. I can go over here. Here it is, $47.49 on the PC client. $47.49. Thank you so much. So there you go. Hey, do all the like and subscribe, and they won't stop. They're not going to stop popping up till you like and subscribe. Good things happening in your life, and plus you're helping fund Mrs. Nooch's retirement fund. That's what we're going to be focusing on here in the next few months. Is we're going to fund Mrs. Nooch's retirement fund. That's the goal. All right. Or fund a fund doesn't make much sense, but I'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. So, anywho, 50 bucks basically. It's 5% off on the web store. You can get on there, or 5% off on the PC client. I don't know if these are on the web store or not. I can't remember. So let's start right here. The biggest, for my money, the biggest part of this bundle is the 7-star negotiator, and apparently you get it with all the abilities at level 7. I don't. I don't know why they're just giving this away. I really, 50 bucks for just the negotiator by itself at 7 stars with all the abilities upgraded. That's probably a bundle by itself, and not even that. I'm not even meaning the ships, just the negotiator, but. Or 50 bucks just for this. 50 bucks just for the negotiator and the ships. And maybe the characters just at 7 stars in level 1. You could have sold that. People would have bought that. So, I've already got this. I've already got the negotiator. I've already got all these ships. They're already on my roster. And I'll show you the roster in a minute. Now, when I look at this part of the bundle, I've already got General Kenobi. I've already got Jenna Anakin. I've already got Ahsoka. We'll skip the next 4. And I've already got Asajj. And I unlocked these 4 with the Padme bundle. So let's go look at my roster right now. We'll come back to the gas bundle in a moment. We look at my roster. We look at my, well, let's go to my ships first, I guess. We'll go to ships. So my Galactic Republic ships, it's all right there. 7-star negotiator. That 3+ is all the basic. I haven't upgraded the basic. I just tend not to spend my valuable prestige on a basic that I use maybe once a battle. I'll use a capital ships basic, and that's a maybe. It's probably once every 3 or 4 battles. I don't use a basic very often, and I want to save my prestige for important things, so I don't spend on that basic very often. So I've got the negotiator at 7 stars. I got a Relic 5 General Kenobi. I've got Anakin's ship with a Relic 5 Anakin. I got Ahsoka's ship with a Relic 5 Ahsoka. I have Fives' ship with a Gear 12 Fives, that's Umbar and Starfighter. I got Plo Koon's ship with a Gear 11 Plo Koon. Clone Sergeant with a Gear 10 Clone Sergeant, and that's what I've got there. And there was one more character, wasn't there? So that's what I've already got on my roster. Oh yeah, if we look at Shaak Ti, so let's look at characters here. We'll look at my Galactic Republic characters. The only other character missing from that bundle besides Fives, Plo Koon, and Clone Sergeant is Shaak Ti. Now I've got Shaak Ti here at 7 stars level. I haven't upgraded her yet. Now she's necessary for the gas journey. You don't need any Zetas on her, and she costs 500 Kyrotech. She's one of the biggest Kyrotech sinks in the game outside of Galactic Legends. Shaak Ti, Mon Mothma, I think they're the 2 500s. There might be another 500. I'm not thinking of it right now, but let me know if there is in comments. But I think it's just Shaak Ti and Mon Mothma that suck up a lot of Kyrotechs. A lot of Kyrotechs. So that's the one place where I think you might have an argument with me when talking about these Kyrotechs is mainly on Shaak Ti. So before we go back and look at the pack, or the bundle, let's go, the gas bundle, let's go look at this Kyrotech offer. So this comes out every Friday. You can buy 2 of them. We'll go back over to the left. Let me take this off here. I'm sure you guys are tired of seeing the spinny happy X-Wing. And so $5. I'm going to round it up. $5 for 50 Chirotecs. Okay, $5 for 50 Chirotecs. That's where we go with that. Then you can buy 2 of them every week. All right, gotta turn this off. You guys are tired of liking and subscribing. I get it. You're complaining in the background. You're calling your significant other and saying, "Look at this guy. All he does is say like and subscribe." Is he going to make a video? Is he going to talk about anything? Or is he just going to pop the like and subscribes on the screen and tell us about Mrs. Nooch's retirement fund? We're just going to pop like and subscribes on the screen, and we're going to tell you about Mrs. Nooch's retirement fund. That's all we're going to do today. That's the purpose of this entire video. Subscribe to the channel to help Mrs. Nooch's retirement fund today, and to get lots of awesome content from this guy with 2 thumbs. Okay, so 50 Chirotecs for $5. That's what it costs. So if we look at Shock T with 500 Chirotecs, that is 5 times 10. That's $50 just for her Chirotecs. Okay. Another. I need 100 Chirotecs in Plo Koon, so that's $10, $10, $10. So 30. So it's $80 just for the Chirotecs. So yes, $47.49 or $50 is a discount off of that $80. I get it. It is a discount. If you put all the other gear in, it's a discount too. I don't really count the other gear, generally speaking, just because I'm able to farm most of the other gear throughout time. And I've got a lot of time on this roster because I don't have the Zetas to upgrade it. And that's the other part of this is I don't really, I'm not going to be doing gas anytime in the near future. Maybe 3, 4, 5 months, I'll be looking at doing the gas journey. I know I unlocked the Padme bundle. I got the Geos, I got the Night Sisters, I got the Ewoks. And some of you might be screaming, you did the freaking Ewoks, dude, and you already had Nisa and Chirpa and Wicket Relic 3. Now you got Low Grade, Paplu, Ewok, Elder, and Tebow. I actually view that as a pretty good value. I get 4 extra Ewoks. Granted, Tebow just kind of a body there. Maybe, and one of the other ones will turn into a body too with Nisa. I'm not sure. We'll have to figure out the composition of this team. I don't have the Zetas on them. I don't have Nisa's Zeta. So yeah, there's an argument to be had there that I shouldn't have bought the Ewok bundle either. But for me, it was more than half of the team, or half of the team basically. And it just seemed worth it. And I've always wanted an Ewok bundle. Plus, it was $15. It was $15, and I have blown through my budget this week and last week with the Jar Jar, and I just blown right through it. So I got to be budget conscious here. I've told you guys, you got to track your spending. Just because you're spending $100 a week or whatever you're spending doesn't mean you could just throw money away. You've got to track it. And I'm at least a week out of my budget. I'm not going to spend any money next week at all because I blew it out for the Jar Jar event. So I got to think about that. But I like having a full Relic Ewok team as well. And I'll need to get some Zetas on them eventually if I don't know if I'll ever have the opportunity to Zeta my Ewoks. So the stated goal of this account after Jar Jar, we'll talk more about this, is assault battles. And I now have my Night Sister team up here at Relic 3. I got Marin at Relic 5. I did that last night. I have no Zetas on this team. It's going to be at least 1 Zeta on Talzin, 1 Zeta on Daka, and 1 Zeta on Marin at least is what I'm going to do. And is this the encounter? Let's see here. Gains until the end of the encounter. So, yeah, the Asajj Zeta just isn't really much. So, at least 3, maybe 4. I got to look at Marin's Zetas a little closer. 3 or 4 Zetas are going to be required to get you through the Secrets and Shadows. We're going to try it on Wednesday without any Zetas and see how it goes for us. I mean, we might be able to get through tier 2, maybe tier 1 for sure. I don't know. We'll see about that. Otherwise, I'm looking at my Inquisitors, which I know my guild wants me to get those. I'm going to have Reva here in a few months. And I want to get these guys up for those assault battles too. That's a bunch of Chirotecs I'm going to be investing too. So that's going to take me some time. Then I'm looking at Jabba down the road. So I've got all the characters farmed up for Jabba, and I want to unlock Jabba. And then I'm actually looking at Leviathan down the road. When I look at my ships here, I've actually been farming for these ships, these Sith ships for Leviathan. I'm almost there in TIE Dagger. I'm getting closer on Scimitar. I got to get the B-28. These are the 3 ships that are left. I farmed Mark 6 Interceptor and Sith Fighter, and I'm a few months away from Fury Class Interceptor, and a few months away from Darth Malgus as well. I have him at 260. Let's scroll back over there again. I have Darth Malgus 260, and how much was the 230 on the Fury Class Interceptor? So I've been doing the Conquest Pass, so I can do Proving Grounds the day before, 40 shards a month. You figure 3 months away from these guys. So I got the Leviathan in my sights as well. So I do want to get gas unlocked. And by the way, I've also got Bad Batch that I want to farm in order to get my Marauder up and running. because I've got the Marauder, and I want to make my Negotiator really awesome. And Marauder does that, but my Bad Batch aren't geared up too, so that's a gear that I want to do as well. And then I'm also looking at my Darth Revan. I've got Jedinet Revan done here. You can see that he's sitting there, a Jedinet Revan with Jolie, Bastard Sons Gear 12, and then I've got everybody else farmed up at 7 stars to get Darth Revan. And this is actually something I could probably do the Darth Revan event today. In fact, probably should just do it like maybe next week. We'll do the Darth Revan event. And then I want to look at getting Darth Malgus, and I don't really want to wait around forever for that. I do realize that the Revans may be in a bundle later this year. I don't know when, and I can't sit around waiting for it. I need Darth Revan to help me complete the, what's it called? Whatever that Ground War is called, where you use Sith and/or First Order. I need Darth Revan. Actually, I need Darth Malak in there is what I need to make that assault battle really work for me at Tier 3. So I want to get those things done. That is a lot, and I want to get Grievous done here. I've got the droids now. I want to get Grievous done. I want to get Padme Relic too. That is a lot of stuff on my docket to do. I want to get Range Trooper done so I can get the Tier 3 of the Imperial Trooper assault battles, Rebel Roundup, and Endor Escalation. I have a lot on my docket right now. I have a lot of things that I'm looking to farm in the next 4 to 6 months on this account. And there's going to be another Lightspeed bundle in a couple of months, 2.5 months, something like that. We'll see what it contains. I'm looking at Profundity as well. I've got Profundity on my list. Where is it here? Where's my Rogue One? There we go, Rogue One. Profundity on my list too. So I got a 7-star Radis. So there's a lot of work I want to do on here. And yes, I want to get gas in the 500 first, but I'm going to need some Zetas for the gas journey. I got Padme with 2. Ahsoka's going to need her Zeta for that. And I think the rest, I'm okay on the rest. Ahsoka's going to need her Zeta. That's good on that side of it. But over on the Separatist side, I don't have any Zetas on any of these droids. And I'll need Droideka and B1. Somebody said they got through with just like B2s and not B1, which just seemed odd to me, but whatever. Maybe at Relics you can get through there. But I need some Zetas here. And we all know that Zetas are hard to come by right now. If you look at my Zeta situation, I've only got 1 Zeta mat farmed right now. 1 Zeta, not 1 Zeta mat, 1 Zeta farmed right now. So I've got a lot of work to do on Zetas before I can unlock gas. And then if you unlock him, guess what? Your 500 first only works if you get 4 Zetas on gas and a Zeta, 2 on 5s, 1 on Rex, and 1 on ARC Trooper. You need all those Zetas as well. So I'm just not prepared for the gas journey. It came along at a time when I'm just not ready for it. So that's all the reasons I'm not buying the General Skywalker bundle today. However, there's one more kind of gigantic reason that combines with all these other reasons right now. And that is that this bundle will come back around again. So we've learned, and maybe they won't now that I've said it out loud, said the quiet part out loud. Well, we learned from last round of the Lightspeed bundles, and yeah, this is a problem because CG's not really talking to us and telling us what's going on with Lightspeed, but they're just not giving us any information about what's going on with Lightspeed bundles. So we don't know the cadence of them or how often they come out. We don't know if they're going to do the same things or if they're going to... So last time was a bunch of bundles, then a bunch of more bundles, kind of enhancing. One of them enhanced the previous bundles, and a couple of them did, actually. Maybe we'll get bundles enhancing on this, which I don't know what that would be. Maybe, dare I say, a Lord Vader bundle next? I don't know. Maybe I'll hold for my Bad Batch. But anyway, I'm trying not to farm based on the future what I think might be in Lightspeed bundles, but the third round of Lightspeed bundles last time was all the previous bundles out there available in Lightspeed bundles. So that would mean that if we get another Lightspeed bundle here in like July, August, whatever, and then we get another one in October, the one in October, I think it would be fair to say we're going to get this gas bundle as another opportunity to grab this gas bundle in October after they've attracted a bunch of new players that missed these bundles this time around, and me. So if I really want to buy it then, I can. Those are the reasons. That's why I'm not buying the gas bundle today. I've got a lot of other priorities. I don't feel like I want to spend 50 bucks on just these 4 characters. I know, it's worth it for the 4 characters, but for me, I really feel like it's instead of spending 70 bucks on them, I'm spending $47.40 on them. $47.50 on them. So I'm saving a little bit of money, but I'm not even going to use these characters. Like, Shakti's cool, but I don't really use her that often. You know, you put her into a Gitme team, I guess. That'd be one place to use her. Plo Koon, Clone Sergeant, I got nowhere to put them at the moment, and Plo Koon doesn't really go anywhere except in fleets. And then 5s, I could use 5s. And again, that's a relic. That'd be a relic for the gas team. Clone Sergeant would be a relic, and Shakti be a relic for the Jedi Master Kenobi down the road. But I'll have an opportunity to do this again down the road when they re-offer these Lightspeed bundles. And I feel like next time they do this in October or whatever, when they get through another couple rounds of Lightspeed bundles, I think they're going to bring out all the Rey and Kylo ones and the Shadows of the Empire. I think all those will come back out again as well. It'll just be a giant Lightspeed bundle bonanza when they bring it back out in October or whenever that is. So we'll see what happens. That's my thoughts. That's why I'm not buying the gas bundle right now. Let me know, am I wrong? Am I just dead wrong? And again, I just don't count the gear for them because I feel like I'm able to pick up all the gear along the way. And just getting these characters relicked, just to have them relicked, they're going to sit on my roster for a while. There's nothing wrong with that, by the way. You buy a Lightspeed bundle and it takes you time to get to where you're going to do something with it. Nothing wrong with that. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. It can sit on your roster for an indeterminate amount of time, so you're ready to do it because you get the bargain while it's out there. So there's my thoughts. Let me know what you think. I will talk to you soon. Have a great day. Always remember, Nooch Too Good.